Hello friends, and welcome back to the Budget Lydia Challenge, Raid Shadow Legends. We're on day 199, and my last two videos have been deleted. Because apparently I was having an issue with OBS, and it stopped recording audio. So, I'll do my best to go over the stuff I went over, or whatever I did in the last two videos. Unfortunately, one of the videos happened to be a 2-hour plus gear cleanse video, which maybe is a good thing because it was a pretty long, boring video. But I cleansed my artifacts down from 1300 to 1000. And I'll be doing probably an accessory gear cleanse soon, just for extra silver, and because I have a ton of pieces that I haven't gone through. Which might be a good idea. So what I've been doing, well, we had the CVC. I crafted all my guardian gear, along with all the perception and that kind of stuff. I did a bunch of progress missions, including the Orcs Faction Wars 14, the Magic Keep one, and yeah, so now I'm stuck on defeat 500 champions in tag team, which is going pretty slowly because we're in silver 3, and man, these teams that I'm seeing are quite rough. I'm having a lot of trouble finding teams where I think I can even win like two of the 3 fights. So, like, yeah, I don't know, it's just so hard. All of them are, like, usually there's 2 speed teams, which means I have to sacrifice one of the fights, and then the other one I'm not sure if my speed team will be faster. And then the third one is usually some kind of resistance team with some really annoying champions like Valkyrie, Hegemon, stuff like that, Mashald. But anyways, this is my defense log, so barely winning any fights on defense. Still managing 1 out of 3 pretty frequently. And this is what I've been attacking, for anyone curious to look through there. So yeah, hopefully once reset happens, I'm going to be back to fighting a lot more people, and then we can blast through this. I'm going to be buying refills if I need to, because Ogre Tribes is up in 2 days. So I want to be able to clear Ogre Tribes 14 when this opens. So I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but we'll try our best. In terms of 6-starring champions, I think the last one I showed you was Gallic for the Orcs Faction Wars 14. And then I 6-starred my Fleshmonger. Got him all kitted out so I could do Skinwalkers 14. And I 6-starred my second Bellower, who I'm going to turn into a campaign farmer. So I think for the campaign farming route, you go down to Flawless Execution, I'm pretty sure. But depending on his gear, I might be able to just put him in Helm Smasher. So that's what I'm planning to do with him. I'm going to re-gear him in a couple days when I go to do Orcs Faction War. Or, sorry, Ogre Tribes. What else have I been doing? I took some champs to 50. Reliquary Tender, Renegade, Old Hermit Jorg, who I've been running masteries on. And it's actually Orcs Faction Wars today, so I gotta steal his gloves back from Hofrees. Because I'm gonna try to push some Orcs Faction Wars. As well as I'm starting to level my Templar and get masteries on him, because I'm prepping for the Bommel rotation coming up. So I want to at least try it with him first. I don't know if I have the gear or the Great Hall necessary to do it, but I'm going to give it a go and see how it goes. Otherwise, I can try Hellmut. I know he's somebody that can solo Bommel as well. But again, it all comes down to whether I have the regen gear necessary for it. I did summon all of my voids. I think there was like 10 total. I got a dupe Skimfos, which finished my Demon Spawn Faction Guardians, which is alright, I guess. A little disappointing. And I pulled an Umbral. So Umbral is one I'm actually considering unlocking for Arena. I pulled my Tomb Drang, and I pulled all the Fusion Epics for extra Champ Chase points so I could get the Lego Tome. So I've pulled all those now. And then working on Hofreeze. I'm not sure if I'm going to need to get her to 6-star. I think so, just to get a resist banner on her. And I might actually have to finish her masteries down to Unshakable, because I'm pretty sure she needs to be able to resist the final boss on Skinwalker 21. And then I've got Ugo, who I've been running masteries on and leveling up in anticipation of clearing Ogren tribes in a couple of days. I also turned some of my useless Faction Wars champs into 5-star chickens just to accelerate the process. And I'm starting to work on Veteran for masteries as well. I think he's going to make it into my final Orcs team just for the decrease attack, basically. And, you know, he's a defense-based champ, so he's easier to keep alive. Pretty decent base stats. One thing I do want to show you guys. There was a couple of really good artifacts. This one, it was a triple crit rate. And I forget the other stats on it. But I used one of my Chaos ores on it. And look at this beauty. Crit rate, triple speed, accuracy. Like, literally can't ask for a better stat spread. If this hits crit damage on 16, oh, this is going to be huge. Either that or, like, resistance would be cool, or hit points. And since we farmed so much Fire Knight during the fusion, there's another piece I wanted to show you. There's this one, which was triple roll accuracy, but it hit crit rate on 16. Kind of a bummer, but I think I'm going to put my Mithrala in an immunity set once I get her. So this is going to be perfect for her. Now we've got a couple of options for headgear. We've got a pretty decent shield right here. Got some really nice fast shields. Got hit points gloves with double speed, which is huge. And then we just want to stack her with as much accuracy as possible, so I'll probably put my insane perception boots on her. I think I'm saving these boots for her. But the other piece I wanted to show you was a Savage shield that I farmed. Immaculate. I think it low rolled a bit on the crit rate, but damn, dude. This is really making me want to get Magnar up to 6-star soon, so I can put some of this gear on him. I've got, like, this is pretty good, although it has attack. This is decent with the hit points and crit rate. Attack and crit rate. This one here would be probably my choice for his weapon. Here, let's see what it looks like on Magnar. I have him in a really solid Relentless set currently. But since I got these new new pieces, I kind of want to put them in Savage. Speed, crit rate, ac. So we've got some options there. But this shield, man, is beautiful. And do we have a hit points chest? No. So I'd put him in these speed boots here. Too bad we don't have hit point percent boots. So something like that, and then we need something. I guess the chest plate he has on seems pretty decent. So we definitely need more crit rate though. I don't think he has masteries, so that brings him up to 80. And is there anything else here with more crit rate? Yeah, I guess we'd have to roll up some of this gear to figure out if we get crit rate rolls. But looking at it just makes me really want to level him. We have no good hit... Well, there's a hit points banner, but no speed on it. Which I guess is fine. And then... Yeah, okay, that's a really nice chest plate. And those are nice gloves too. Yeah, looking pretty sexy, man, I gotta say. So I'm thinking I want to do this soon, but I'm also very close to being able to finish Skinwalkers and Ogre Faction Wars, I believe. So I might want to reserve my next 6 stars for those. We're going to try to get through just the next stage of Orc Faction Wars to see where we're at. Having Old Hermit in here now with his regen set is pretty huge. I don't know if I'm almost certainly gonna need to get him to 6 star, and probably either Torture Helm or this chick to 6 star as well. And then Veteran will probably replace Shaman. This is going to definitely be one of the harder faction wars to complete. The stage 21 boss is the one that does hit point swap. So you need like a lot of damage and a lot of sustain. It's not too bad if you have like Seer, because Seer can just do a truckload of damage in a Savage set. But without using her, I'm going to have to get a bit creative. I think the last factions I'll be able to even attempt will be Knights Rev and Shadowkin for sure. I'm not quite sure what my final teams are going to look like for those ones, but I'm guessing those are going to be the hardest ones for me to complete. Oh, this is rough. Having a seer here would just be so lovely. Come on, man. I feel like I'm making headway here. Very, very slowly. As long as the apothecaries don't heal the cardinals, I'll eventually make it through. Okay. Beauty. Yeah, this team has nowhere near enough damage for the final boss. Gonna save my revive for like the second to last hit. I guess I can revive her with Shaman first. Perfect. So I'm just going to keep going, see how many of these I can 3-star, and then I'll come back. Alright, I'm going to show you guys this wave, because I think this is going to be... Well, typically it's one of the harder waves if you don't have crowd control. Because you definitely have to kill the blind seer first. But then the seeker gets a turn and then these people just obliterate you. So let's all see how it goes. I think I'm just gonna get... I think I'm gonna get rocked here. I should have decreased Seeker's turn meter there. That way they wouldn't have had the attack up right away. Now I need to go for this chick, I think. And hopefully I can get my revive back up in time. Yeah, they're gonna go after this old hermit. Damn, dude. Oh, fuck. No. Okay. So, I might do some re-gearing on this team comp. Just so I can try to 3-star that. So, that was number 18. If I can get through here, then next time it's open, I might be able to make it to the boss. It almost certainly will require a 6-star old hermit though, so he's got more hit points, more tanky stats, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, he's pretty much capped out on gear, and he's still not very tanky. I could also rebuild Bloodfeather. I could put her in a less damaging build and just throw some tanky stats on her and use her like a debuffer. And I might eventually book her as well. This move here is going to be really useful for the boss just to keep it slowed and take some of its turn meter away. So putting her in like a reflex set might be a pretty good idea, as well as booking her out for the extra cooldown. And then Shaman could definitely use some improvement on this gear here. So I'm gonna fool around with that for a bit and we'll see if I can make any more progress. Alright, so I decided to say screw it. This puts me 4 stages away, which is 1 day's worth of keys. I was looking at my gearing options and I realized, like, I'm gonna need at least 1 or 2 more 6-stars before I can clear this anyway. And I'm on pretty limited silver right now, so I didn't want to invest resources re-gearing my entire orc team when I'm not even sure if they're all gonna be on the team come 21. So I'm just leaving that for now. I'm focusing my efforts now on obviously the tag team arena, and then Ogren Tribes coming up in 2 days, and then we'll be on to the next set of missions with a whole bunch of gems in our pocket. But I think that's all I wanted to go over in today's update. Yeah, we're just still farming Griffin, and we are 1 day away from finishing normal Doom Tower. So tomorrow I'll go through all the normal secret rooms and see how many fragments we can pick up. And yeah, that should be interesting. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.